altcoin disrupt, and this will be our first video, and it's on the topic of Bitcoin, and it's a it's a brilliant topic to start with because Bitcoin has actually hit $50,000 US dollars, and that's incredible. That's incredible, and we have to talk about it because no one in their right mind thought Bitcoin would hit 50K. Maybe like a few people, maybe like the creator himself or herself or the group who created Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto thought Bitcoin would hit $50,000 one day, but it's incredible. And there's a lot of things we have to talk about because it's not just about Bitcoin hitting $50,000, but how did it do this? In pounds, I've been watching Bitcoin. It's at 35 or 36,000 pounds, and that's incredible. I remember late 2017 when Bitcoin was around 15,000 pounds, 12,000 pounds, and then it fell back down to 6,000 pounds, then 3,000 pounds. And people were like, do you remember Bitcoin? People were joking about this. Some popular people, popular YouTubers were joking about this. Now those exact YouTubers are talking about Bitcoin again. And I'm thinking, wow, it's amazing how this one thing can sway people from one thing to another. One moment they're saying one thing, and next moment they're saying something else. But Bitcoin is completely silent, and I like that. This thing has been silent since its initial creation. It's been silent, and people have been talking, and it's interesting to observe. So let's take a walk through what Bitcoin has achieved and why it's achieved this. It's not just because Elon Musk and Tesla have recently invested 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. It's not just that. That helped a lot, but it's not just that. There's a lot of things about Bitcoin that makes it special. And to be honest, I'm not even going to start with the good thing. I'm going to start with a bad thing. Let's just get that out of the way. Bitcoin is quite slow. It's incredibly slow for a payment system of the modern age in 2020. It's incredibly slow. It could take 5, 6 hours just to receive your Bitcoin. Why is that? Because Bitcoin was created a long time ago, 2011 or 2009. You'll have to correct me in the comments, but Bitcoin was created a long time ago, and it's not an easy system to upgrade because it's decentralized. No one's in control of it. And that's a good thing that no one's in control of it. But it's not a good thing that it's quite slow. But despite it being slow, people still invest in because it's the most secure payment system on the planet of the earth. It's the most secure place to put your money. In retrospect, you got to think about it. What makes it secure? Is it that people can't get your money? Or is it that you can do whatever you want with it and no one can track you? No one will know who you are. At the same time, the price does go down and up extremely costly. So you could lose a lot of money, but you could also gain a lot of money. So when you're thinking about is it secure, there's a lot of opinions around that area. A lot of opinions. And we could go through this article on CoinDesk just talking about like the achievement and the market in total. You're looking at a market cap of Bitcoin right now over 900 billion, almost 1 trillion. That's just amazing, absolutely amazing. And you got Ethereum, who's right there as well, competing. Now, Ethereum isn't completely decentralized as Bitcoin. In fact, I don't think Ethereum is decentralized even at a close rate to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is completely decentralized. Ethereum is partly decentralized, and that's what goes. That's the same for a lot of coins these days. I don't see a lot of coins are trying to achieve what Bitcoin has done, but they're taking themselves way too serious. And And this is the important part, right? They're not decentralized. These coins, they forget the most important thing about Bitcoin is that it's decentralized. I like the idea that if I invest my money into this coin, yes, I could lose some, yes, I could gain a lot, but the key thing about Bitcoin is that no one can mint new Bitcoin. You have to mine it, and there's a limit of 21 million. Nothing more. No one can mint extra Bitcoin. There'll only ever be 21 Bitcoin in existence, 21 million Bitcoin in existence. That's what I like about Bitcoin. And a lot of companies like Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin. Litecoin is actually quite decentralized. Litecoin is actually very decentralized. In fact, Litecoin was made to be the silver of Bitcoin. Litecoin is the young brother in this situation. So Litecoin is actually very decentralized, more decentralized than a lot of other coins. But you see a lot of DeFi coin these days, cheap altcoins, and they're not decentralized. Their projects sounds great. You listen to their project, you read their project, their their mission plan. You read up about these companies, and you say, actually, these companies, they sound amazing. They sound like they're doing some great things, but they forget the most important point of your company is that the future is moving into a place where people want more control of their assets. They don't want to give you control. They want complete control and complete access to just being free without being judged. In other words, just moving around the internet anonymously, like a Bitcoin holder can, and a Bitcoin holder does. So it's interesting. It's very interesting that all of this is happening at this particular time when coronavirus has hit us like no other. I mean, since last year when coronavirus was hit us, Bitcoin has been going up. The financial market has been going up. People are losing their jobs, but somehow a lot of companies are getting richer. Like I completely find this quite baffling. So what's next for Bitcoin? I think people are finally starting to see that actually 100,000 Bitcoin being worth 100,000 is a possibility. A lot of people are starting to see that, and that makes them invest even more. That makes them lose their minds even more. And there's a lot of rich people out there investing in Bitcoin, and they're not saying anything. You know why? It's quite simple. Well, Bitcoin, although it's great for individuals, it's also very controversial. You never hear Warren Buffett saying, I'm going to invest in Bitcoin, but he probably does. If Warren Buffett doesn't invest in Bitcoin, then he's an idiot. Yes, I said it. And guess what, guys? Warren Buffett is not an idiot. He's actually a genius. He's the best, greatest investor of all time. I'm telling you, he's invested in Bitcoin. He doesn't tell the world, but he is. He doesn't tell the world because his business don't like Bitcoin. The business that he invests in, they don't like Bitcoin. The banks, the financial systems, they don't like Bitcoin. So he can't just simply come out and say, I'm investing in Bitcoin. No, you can't do that unless you're Elon Musk. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want, honestly. Elon Musk can't actually do whatever he wants. He takes 1.5 billion of Tesla and invests in Bitcoin. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely genius. Why did Tesla invest in Bitcoin? That's a good question. Um, Here's a simple thing. Tesla has over 30 billion sitting there doing nothing. So Elon Musk considered, why is my money sitting there and it's not helping us? It's not helping our company. It's not making us money. Let's experiment and put some of this money in Bitcoin and see what will happen. And that's exactly what he did. And it's actually working because his 1.5 billion investment is actually 10x. It's actually 10x. I think it's worth over 15 billion right now as we speak. What more proof do you need? Right? Right? The guy just turned 1.5 billion into 15 billion. That takes some balls, but it takes some convincing to convince the Tesla shareholders board to to agree on this because they have to agree. There have to be a vote in a company such as Tesla. There's talks of Dogecoin as well. Elon Musk has been tweeting about Dogecoin like a madman, like an absolute madman, and it's actually fascinating to watch Elon Musk tweet about Dogecoin because Dogecoin was created as a joke. And what did I just say a few moments ago is that a lot of new cryptocurrencies, they're not decentralized and they're taking themselves way too serious. Dogecoin is decentralized and it's a joke. It's not supposed to be taken serious. And that's why people have been investing in it. That's why people have been waiting for Elon Musk to make the next tweet so they can invest. It's the new age of investing is actually called meme investing. Think about Wall Street Bet, their Reddit um, their Reddit group with over 8 million people. It's all about memes. What's the next meme and what's the next popular meme that's going to drive those investors into investing? There's a new type of investing, guys, and it's called meme investing. And that's what Elon Musk has been doing with Dogecoin. But he's also been taking it quite serious. So he's been joking about it and been taking it serious. And that's one of the reasons why Dogecoin is being loved by people. It's not being taken seriously. So many new companies are taking things far too serious. And they do forget that actually the idea of this is to be decentralized. It's so that people can do what they want with their money without being seen, judged, or without their money being seized by the government. It's huge. It's huge news, guys. It's some huge news. And let's go to Decred and let's take a moment to consider what else is being said about Bitcoin as well. Because a lot of people have said Bitcoin is a bubble. A lot of people have said, oh, it's in the bull run. And a lot of people will do what others do. A lot of people are saying, well, Bitcoin will hit 152,000. A lot of people are saying it will hit 1 million one day. And think about the Winklevoss twins right now. Yes, those guys who initially talked to Mark Zuckerberg about the idea for a social media platform, and Mark Zuckerberg turned it into his own idea and got filthy rich. Well, remember, these guys are actually billionaires of Bitcoin. They were billionaires in 2017 when Bitcoin was around 20,000 US dollars. Now Bitcoin is 50,000 US dollars. They're even richer. They're even richer. And Bitcoin does not seem like slowing down. Now, here's the thing I like about these guys. They actually have their own company for buying cryptocurrency. And that's a good thing. Got their own company for buying cryptocurrency. And the important thing here is they've actually figured out they lost to Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, they got paid a few hundred millions after suing Mark Zuckerberg, but ultimately they lost Facebook. And they didn't stop there. They thought about finding the next big idea, and they did. They found Bitcoin and invested in it like idiots. And guess what they did? They got paid well like idiots. So it says right here, the Bitcoin rich are richer today. Yes, they are indeed. As the price of cryptocurrencies shoot upwards following the news that Elon Musk Tesla has invested in Bitcoin, has invested in a big way. It's crazy. So the Winklevoss twin invested 11 million in Bitcoin back in 2013. That investment today is worth 3.3 billion. The twins, they only invested 11 million. That's incredible. I thought they invested a lot more. The twins have Elon Musk and Tesla to thank for their surge in wealth today. Let me tell you something. This world is incredible. But Taylor and Cameron Winklevoss are founders of Exchange Gemini. And yes, that's the company I was telling you that they do own. And I think it's a good thing that they own their own company because they're innovators. They missed their chance with Facebook because Mark Zuckerberg stole their ideas, but they didn't give up. They have not given up. you know. And at this rate, they're going to be a lot richer and richer and richer because Bitcoin just won't stop. So these guys are motivational. They actually prove to you as a regular viewer that you too can invest in Bitcoin. You too should not give up. You should always look towards the future, look towards the next big thing. And that's what they did, and it's paid off really well. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so this video is only educational purposes and entertainment. So I'm not a professional financial advisor, so do not take my advice because I'm not giving advice. I'm simply talking about finance for educational and entertainment purposes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. The Winklevoss twins are richer are richer now than ever. Elon Musk is richer now than ever. Tesla is richer than ever. Bitcoin holders are richer now than ever, and it's just getting started. Imagine when Bitcoin is 75 billion. I mean, sorry, 75,000 and eventually 100,000. Jesus, I can't imagine that. But thank you guys for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in the next one.